Hello guys and welcome once more to Aurora 4X. I'm really getting into this thing now of like when the episode ends, starting with an intro. I think it makes it a little bit more professional so you guys know to wake up a little bit, and I can wake up a little bit, so yeah. Still here! So yeah, we're just talking about fire controls. And I forgot what I was going to do now. Yeah, we have two fire controls. I was thinking about putting in an extra fire control or two to give us a backup, but yeah, meh. Forget that done. We have the anti-missile active search sensor. So if we take a look over here... Oh, right, now we can see our hit rates. Okay, oh, no, I was actually wrong. So our Ferris AMMs, at something travelling about 5,000 kilometers per second, yeah, so you can see here. At 3,000 kilometers per second, we'd have 181% hit chance. At 5,000, we have 108. At 10,000 plus... Well, at 10,000 it's 54, but obviously as the speed increases, I imagine we'll probably have something like, I don't know, 20, yeah, well, let's see, about a 27% chance of hitting something going 20,000 kilometers per second. So I reckon when we get up to the enemy missiles that are going like 24,800 kilometers per second, I believe it was, we'll have maybe a 20% chance of hitting them. Which is why I've put on so many more missile launchers so we can fire more missiles. And make sure we get those chances. I mean, if it's like a 1 in 5 chance, if we fire 25 missiles, you can imagine we'd have a decent chance. They seem to fire in strange volleys of about 3... Well, they fired 3 missiles. It's actually quite odd. I mean, they fired with... I think they had 12 launches in all. They fired a volley of 3 missiles. And then they fired a volley of 9 missiles. And I believe they were all the ASMs. So their AMMs could be the same speed, or they could be a hell of a lot faster. Which is why I've kind of gone for more beam offensive orientations, really. Right, so yeah, we're going to put some more fuel on this bitch. I've yodeled on enough there, so yeah, we can put some fuel storage on here. So you can see here is that class size is 20,000. So we gain a bit of that range back. A nice bit. I mean, we can resupply these ships. They're not going to be going too far out for no reason, so that's fine. So you can see here we've gained a hell of a lot more storage. So I might load another 100... Possibly 200, yeah, I mean, that brings us up to that. And we'd get quite a few volleys out of this. I mean, there's a lot of missiles here. So I think we might add another 10 magnesiums. Brings us to 60. Get 6 volleys off there. The missile launches are more effective as well. I think we have a reload rate of about 15 seconds on these, and maybe about 5 seconds on these, or 10 seconds. I think it might be 10 or... It's either 5 or 10. We can have a look in a moment. So I think I'll just add some more of these then, actually. Yeah. I mean, we have our beams to chase the enemy fleet down and destroy them at close range if we can't take them out with missiles. And fucking hell, that's so much right there. I started building some more ordnance industry as well, because holy shit, we're going to need it. Okay. But yeah, and then with the ASMs, we have a 170% chance at something that's going 3,000 kilometers. 108 against something going 5,000 kilometers. And 54 against something going 10,000 kilometers. So, 5,000 kilometers will have, I'd say, they've got about 4,900. We'll have maybe like 109% chance of hitting them, so we'll have a damn good chance. Oh no, 102, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, we'll have maybe like 103% chance. So, yeah, we're pretty dead on. Pretty dead on. Okay. As they have the ECMs, it will probably bring the ranges down, so the missiles will get out there faster, so yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with this. It's probably okay. I might retool now. I might wait, I don't know. I might retool for it, and then if there's any problems we can just retrofit them or just sort them out in the next session. I mean, we're not going to be going into combat this session. It's going to take us a few years to build all this stuff up. So you can see here, this is 1.8 years of time. The Yonder command is 2.35 years. The Yonder is 2.73 years. So if we take a look at the component summary, we can see here 37.5 in getting the engines. But 21.8% goes into these far ultraviolet lasers. So we need to prefabricate a lot of this. A lot of this indeed. So we'll go over to our industry. Yeah, we're building more ordnance factories. So I'm going to go for about, I don't know, well, probably 100 ordnance factories. Maybe 200, something like that. Maybe a bit more. So we're going to start building these new missiles. Yeah, you can see all our old missiles designs here. So we'll go for, well, each ship is carrying about 100, well, about 60 magnesiums. We'll go for 200 for now, keep it as a nice round number, and then the 80 remaining magnesiums could stay on Earth, and I might retrofit some of the missile complexes to actually be able to fire these new magnesiums. Well, they actually should be able to fire them. I think all they would need is the new fire control, but then again, they probably do have the ICBM launcher, so they're not exactly effective. Okay. And, yeah, so we'll put 100% into that, and then I think we'll need a... maybe... We'll go for 1,500... am I making the... Oh, no, these are the Furies, I meant the Ferrises. Right, so we'll go for 1,500 Ferrises. Yeah, that's going to take a while. 2079 before these missiles are completed, so, yeah. Need more ordnance, for damn sure. Actually... Thinking of that, I'm gonna do that then, so, yeah. We'll modify this to be, 60. So then we'll build another 50 on top of what we were already building. Okay, research. What are we doing in research? Now, you can see I built a lot more labs, and we have, some okay scientists now. Especially Ben Harris. Ben Harris is a god in, shipyard operations. So, these researches take a fucking long time. I mean, it's 17,600 RP here. I'm also researching at 320 RP because I researched that. Graham Rich II, still alive. He's working on the magnetic confinement fusion reactor. We're working on brigade headquarters, thermal reductions, which would be good. We're at about 25% of our thermal signature now. So, our thermal engines, well, our engines before had something like a thermal signature of 1600. They now have about 250. Which hopefully should make us harder to detect, which is really important actually. Really important. Or the AI might not recognize what we are, they might think we're fighters or a lighter ship, which is really impressive. Okay, and then of course this. Right then, actually taking a look at Lupical Prime once more, we can see... can we see what we have on the world? Ground units, yes, we have 2 mobile infantry battalions over here. I finally managed to transport some troops over here. So these are mobile infantry battalions. What I'm going to do actually is, I think I'm going to cancel the brigade headquarters. So we're going to cancel that research for now. We're going to go into logistics and ground combat, and we're going to research, well, continue and finish at long last construction brigades. Aaron Davidson, there we go, sunshine. Let's see. I think I'll take some labs from fire control. Put them into the construction brigades. Another 5 here from thermals. Put that into construction. That, yeah, so that'll be done in April this year. And if we go back over to Lupical, we have our troop transport over here. So this is the Ooza. So we're going to have that go back to Sol. Stay over Earth, and then it can carry about 2 battalions of mobile infantry. Mobile infantry is quite heavy, apparently. So in the future, if we ever decide to invade a world, I imagine we're going to need larger troop transports, or at least more of them. I might build another ooze, but I'm kind of running out of some minerals, so I kind of need to be careful. Alpha Centauri is going to be mined once I have a freighter, really. Okay, so back to Sol. Okay. We have Solsec over here, so I'm going to send them back out on training exercises. So in Solsec we have the aggressor and the Arikuru Arashi. Arikuru Arashi. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Training exercises. Yeah, just go and train exercise. Carry on, good sirs. Okay. Other than that, not too much else to be done. We did need to redesign our engines, actually. We do need a new commercial engine. So let's go back over here to engines. You can see here we've got 25%, so that's really nice. Yeah, so if you take a look here, thermal engine signature, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but yeah, that's 80 at 100%. So this is for a size 5 engine. So if we look at this then, so we're going to make them size 50s, obviously, because they're going to have to be... Actually, I don't know why they were military ships. Could it be the engines? Surely not. I don't know why they were listed as military. Let's go back and take a look at that then. Surely it should have been listed as military. Brunei Mark III. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at these engines again. Yeah. It's only military when I add that engine for some reason. I don't know. I guess it's... I don't know, actually. So we'll have to redesign that then. It might be the thermal signatures, you know. I think that might be what's causing it. So if we leave the thermal signatures at normal, which probably is what's causing it. I mean, you would have to do quite a lot of different things to bring a engine's thermal signature down. And that's obviously quite a military-like thing. Alright, so that's technically a military engine. Why is it a military engine? Seriously, why is it a military engine? Ah, that's why. The engine power. Okay. Yeah, that's how we could get 800... Well, we could get 1,000 there. That's... Well, at 1 you get 800 power, so that's why. Though it does use... Actually, no, the fuel consumption is really good. We got down to 0.5, so we're using half as much fuel per hour as we were originally. I mean, can you have the thermal signatures on and... Yeah, it's still a normal engine. Yeah, 400 signature there. We bring that down, though that does cost us twice as much gallicite, so it's not really worth it. Okay, so this will be the 400 magnesium or something. I like magnesium. It's a nice word. We'll call this the 400 AU. Right, so we'll have to queue up the 400 AU. I'm going to be doing these genome sequences soon. I think it's going to be quite useful. Right, engines. I mean, it would allow us to make humanity able to survive extreme cold, which would make Earth, well, Lubrical Prime livable. Or at least we wouldn't need as much in the way of infrastructure, which is really good. Right, so power and... yeah, so it's only 1,000. So you can see here, Freya's become a god. Right, Leon Sinclair. We had a few new people join us. Okay. So we're going to keep this project going. Well, then we'll create this project 4. There we go, so we'll create that. And that's going to be 28th of June. I could probably put some more people on, so we can take some more labs from Fire Control. Put that onto the 400 AU. April. April's not bad. April this year. We'd get on the 11th the 400 AU. On the 8th, well, on the 16th, we'd gain the construction brigade. And I really want to build a lot of these construction brigades. So I think in the future we're going to start building some more ground training facilities on Earth. So we can start, well, maybe just another one or something at least, and then at least we can have a construction brigade being produced and a mobile infantry or something like that. Okay. Lots of talking. Not much action so far, has there? Where is the goddamn Brunei? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, it ran out of fuel, so I had to tow it. Okay. The stick. Yeah. Okay, so I'll split these up. Shipyard TG. Alright, so we'll put the Brunei into here. Do 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 do. Right. Shipyard. Well, we want to make a new one, don't we? We want to make the Brunei again, so... Let's call this the cargo for now. There we go. Shipyard. There you go, Brunei. Okay, your orders. Should you choose to accept them? Not like you have a choice. Yeah, it needs to refuel first. It's only got 1 million liters of fuel, which is a problem. Right, so we're gonna have you refuel from Earth, and then you're going to load... load automated mines. Unload them on Eris. I might want to actually have it take a mass driver first. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, at least then we could have Eris start sending materials back. But, yeah, that's going to take longer, so I might as well keep sending these these miners, and then at least, yeah, to get things going. Unload automated mine. Boom, cycle moves. Okay. I brought Estonia back, actually. And I sent it over here. For some reason. Oh no, it's not over here. It's still on Earth, it's just... Oh no, it might be over Saturn. It's over Saturn, actually. Yeah, it's over Saturn. Yeah, so I brought it over Saturn so it could start refueling. Well, producing fuel. At least then it adds a bit like a further out fuel thing. But I'm going to send it to Uranus, actually. Uranus. Alright, so I'll have it go to Uranus. Head to Uranus. And extended orbit. I believe we have thorium on Uranus. Minerals. Uranus. Uranus. Such a weird name, isn't it? Or do we? We have on Neptune. I might be thinking of Neptune, actually. Let's get rid of the asteroids. And the moons. Oh no, I don't have any, okay. Right. Yeah, you can see, Eris has a few of the materials we need. Vendrite, corundum, cobalt, tronium, duranium. It's quite a decent little dwarf planet, not gonna lie. Yeah, so, Neptune. Where's Neptune? Ooh, Neptune. There's Neptune. Well, Pluto is here. Where the hell's Neptune? Ah, Neptune. Fantastic. Yeah, Eris is all the way out here. It's really far out here. Right, so we'll take on the... Oh, God damn it. I might have to have the Estonia towed out there, really. Which I think I actually might do. At least then it'll have a chance of reaching out there. The tug will more than likely run out of fuel, but at least we can refuel from the actual Estonia, which is fine. So we'll go have it head over and pick up the Estonia, so... Yeah, all those bloody ships. Okay. Estonia. Tractor the ship. Then I want you to move to Eris. Good. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna need you to refuel first. Refuel from colony. Go. Tractor. The Estonia. Head to Eris. There we go. Your orders are there. Right. So 50 minutes into a session. Not much has happened. Well, that's how it is. Yeah. At least then we can have the Estonia quite far out into the solar system and being quite useful. It could act as a refueling station for commercial traffic or military traffic or whatever we have going through the solar system. But you can see it's a large way out. It's about halfway out there. Right, so we have the troop transport come back from Lubrical. Okay. And we're already suffering maintenance failures with the aggressor, the ASM Size 5 launcher. Oh dear. Yeah, it's moving out there at a decent speed. Has it actually got the Estonia? Holy shit, that thing moves fast. Holy shit. Yeah, you can see how great tugs are. They are so good. You only need like one tug. If you like keep it updated and just retrofit it every now and then, you probably never even need to build another one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I suppose you could make the engines more efficient. Yeah, so you can see it moves like half the speed. And less. It's going to take a long time to get out of there. We take a look at how much fuel it's burnt already. So it's burnt already 50,000 litres of fuel. It's not efficient enough. These engines just aren't worth it. It just doesn't have enough fuel, really. It was made in a time when I didn't have the shipyards capable. But now we have 150,000 here. Which, yeah. These shipyards are up to about 31,000. I believe this is no, this is a naval one as well, so... yeah. Should be good. So I might retrofit this one to the... well, retool this one to the Yonder command class. So the CMD-CL. Right, so we'll retool. It's almost done with the beams, so I think we'll retool for the missile cruiser. You can see this is going to take a lot of resources. But let's just go back over and take a look at our ships, shall we? Oops, not that. Right, I'm happy with the Yonder beam. The Yonder command is okay, I guess. It's the missiles. But then again, we can always rebuild... we can build new missiles, which is fine. The fire control can be retrofitted in the future. It's okay, it's okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. We're on exactly 20,000 tons, it's got the sensors. It has ECM, so it should be somewhat protected. It has no CIWS, which is... it's a sacrifice, but I'll have the other ships to at least try and keep it safe from missiles, and obviously it's going to be fine anti-missiles itself. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take a risk on it. Right, so we're going to retool for the Yonder missile. There we go. So retooling, and then we'll have ships capable of carrying out humanity's wishes in the far-flung reaches of the galaxy. Right, so how are we going to research? 400 AU, 607. The Construction Brigade, 1,503. So just looking for April. April's not far away. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum. Was it nice to have a little bit of a break from Aurora as well? I mean, I had put out something like 37 episodes of something in like a week. It was a little crazy. I mean, I really enjoy the game. I really do definitely enjoy the game. It's just nice to take a break every now and then. Okay. I hope you guys are happy to see Aurora once more from my channel. I realise I'm not anywhere near as good as like Quill 18 or the other ones, but hey. You guys watch for the personality, and apparently some people like my personality. Okay. Right, we've got a few new people, a few people have been let go. Yeah, they've launched another. We've completed the retooling at the Rose and Norse Dockyard and Engineering Works on Earth. Quite a mouthful indeed. So still building these ordnance factories. Ordnance production is 1,000... Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to this in the future. We'll come back. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to start prefabricating some ship components. Bloody hell. There's a lot here. I wish there's like a search function or something like that, or a way to like sort it out, but I'm gonna have to just get rid of a lot of these components or something. Basically call them like completely obsolete. The 800 engines. We have about 3 on each ship. I'm gonna build 4 ships in the end, so I'll build 12 of them. Okay. The quad turrets are... Well, there's going to be 4 on the beam. There's going to be 2 on the command. So we'll need... Yeah, about 6 of those, the quad turrets. Or do we? I think we have 4, yeah. 4, 8, 12, yeah, okay. So let's look for the quads. I decided on quad turrets mostly for the fact it kind of keeps down on weight, in a way. Because otherwise you'd have to have more, like, turrets to equal that sort of, like, firepower. Right, here we go, we got the quads. So, yeah, go with 6 quad turrets. Lovely. What we need to do is have, like, a checklist of components to prefabricate before we start building. And then at least we can get things going. Right. Magnesium fire control. Oh, we will need one of these new jump engines, so that will definitely cut down. Lane technology... I think that's a new one. No, that's a normal. That's the only jump drive there. The J20,000. Yeah, that should be it. Jump 20,000, yeah. Okay, so we only need one of those. Okay. Right. Sensors, EM to sensors, EM111. I wish you could make this screen a little bit bigger. We'll come back to this in the future. I'll probably get rid of a lot of the other ones. Oh, I could do with the beam fire controls, actually. Right. So, we've got fire controls over here. Right, beam 192. So we need 3 of those. Or maybe 4 of them. I don't think... No, I didn't put another one on the command class because it was kind of like... it's not going to really happen. We'll also need the reactors, so we're going to go for a few tokamak reactors. Tokamak. Right. I think we need a total... I don't know, I might just build 3 of these ones. And then, like, maybe 2 of these ones. I think that's kind of what we had. Okay. So, end of the turn. And we can start prefabricating those engines, jump engines, laser turrets, and fire controls. Then at least that's going to bring the build time down quite considerably, which will be fantastic. I think I might start building the Yonder once I have a few of these components, which will be nice. Get them out nice and quickly. I could probably get one out in about a year and a half, something like that, depending. But we've sorted about almost... It might be about 50% of the ship, actually, that we might be able to prefabricate, or at least in the weight, which is really important. I'll have to figure out which sensors we're using. Well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go through the components. I'm going to have to make everything obsolete that we're not using. Right, completed the research of the 400 AU. Fantastic. And completed construction brigades. Also fantastic. Right then, guys, we are coming close to the end of the episode, so you know what that means. It means I get to waffle on and make a terrible outro. So thank you guys for watching so far, and I hope you come back in the future. And do go ahead and click that subscribe button if you enjoy this, and until next time, goodbye, my friends.